I will unlock this. Let's have some fun. That is fantastic. So I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Our opponent is gonna lose a lot of life, and we win. That was fantastic, man. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is gonna be the 24th episode of Out Brawl. But before I get into the actual intro, just as a reminder, do not forget to follow me on my socials. I am going to do a giveaway this month. It's starting on the 6th of December. All rules and everything is explained on my Instagram and also on my TikTok, so do not forget to go there. Check the giveaway out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think you guys can win some pretty cool stuff. So really, go check it out. See if you like it. Follow me, etc. Now let's get into the today we have YAROK the Desecrated. So this is a commander that's 2 generic, 1 black, 1 green, 1 blue. It's a legendary elemental aura. It's a 3/5. It has death touch and lifelink, and if a permanent entering causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So basically we are going to get a lot of enter the battlefield type things. So we have a lot of cards that can actually do a lot of work with YAROK. So no Priest of Oblivion, if you kick it you can get stuff out of the graveyard, so we're gonna get 2 creatures out of the graveyard into the battlefield, and if they have entered the battlefield triggers, they will trigger as well, doubling. So fantastic. You have Badger Mole Cub, the craziest card in standard right now. You have Prosperous Innkeeper, One Shitong, Louis Pompous Pillager, you have Gilles Shiva's Dominant, you have Scoot Swarm, Tireless Provisioner, Topiary Stomper, Spelunking, Nisa as well, Lotus Cobra obviously, Master Shandy, which is Venser Shaper Savant. You have Ice Steel Explorer, Cavallero, Panharmonicon does the same thing as YAROK, which is fantastic. Reality Fulcrum, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, which is pretty much the same as Louis Pompous Pillager. You have Shieldred, you have Wrench, you have Azula Cunning Usurper. What a card in this deck, I'm telling you. You have Tatiova. I'm gonna put it right here now. You have Lumra, Primeval Titan, basically everything, man. Jumbo Cactuar actually no, but Sin, Spear's Punishment, Bringer of Last Gift as well, Ardyn obviously, and I think that's pretty much it. But the rest is all cards that are either gonna help you ramp up into those creatures and that gameplay sooner, like the Lighted Halfling, Llanowar Elves, Arcane Signet, Growth Spiral, and more cards that you have, and a lot of stuff that will help you control the board. Beat a Triumph, 3 Steps Ahead, Cyclonic Rift, Heroic Intervention as protection obviously, Assassin's Trophy. You have Damnation when things get tough. Casualties of War is a fantastic card. Code the Face Stealer serves as something you can double with the triggers with YAROK, and also helps you protect your things. The One Ring obviously, and then you just have some fun interactions with cards like Victimize that put stuff in your graveyard so that you can get it back and then reanimate. Kona Rescue Beastie to put crazy cards on the battlefield and get their triggers. Rise of the Dark Realms, Funeral Room, Omniscience, The Great Enge, Emergent Ultimatum, Halron's Epiphany. Oh, this is Time Warp, not Counterspell, sorry. So there's a lot of good things in this deck. There's a lot of things happening. All of it revolves around doubling triggers and controlling the board that way. So Doppelgang also, you know, you have a lot of good stuff. I'm going to let the gameplay speak for itself. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. You're just going to enjoy how the deck works, and it works pretty well. It's pretty fun. I think you guys should try it. And yeah, let's get into some games. Okay, guys, let's see if Mansome Hunky Oh my god, it starts off perfectly with the names. Let's see if he's a good match for our deck. I've been having some fun trying it out without recording, so hopefully the fun will continue when, well, during the recording, I guess. Sorry if you guys hear some background noise, but it is what it is. There's a lot of construction going on in my building, so I'm going to assume the next couple of videos are going to be a little like that, so apologies for that. And since we're just waiting for some hunky, okay, I guess it's done. I was gonna remind you guys of the giveaway that I'm doing on my socials, so don't forget, links down in the description. I'm gonna get the Triumph. I think that's a better call right now. Take care of all the colors immediately. Next turn we'll most likely Overgrown Tome, and then just wait for the growth spiral to hit the battlefield, depending on what we get, obviously. Well, to hit the battle, not to hit the battlefield, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so I'll pass turn. I'll growth spiral if I can, and then I'll put the breeding pool tapped on the battlefield, and then I Fabled Passage, and we'll be able to either Steal Explorer, Ristic Study, you know, something like that. So pretty decent. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna still keep that. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm gonna Ristic Study and Fabled Passage, sure, why not? Gonna go get another blue source, I guess. Maybe scare our opponent a little bit. Ooh. But yeah, we're doing a giveaway starting, what, today's the 4th? Yeah, today's the 4th, so starting Saturday the 6th. We'll be opening a booster every single day until like the 6th of January, the 5th or something. A booster of either Magic, Pokemon, or One Piece, and you guys at the end of the month can pick whatever it is that you want to win from whatever we pull. You can get the whole booster, you can get just the hit that you guys want. So I think I'm gonna Steal Explorer. I think I want a little bit more land now. And I will Fabled Passage. And I guess we gotta win. That was an easy one. Oh my god. Like, nothing was really happening, but I guess Steal Explorer is way too scary for our opponent. Let's get into another one. So, like I was saying, a pack a day for a whole month, hopefully, and we'll have Magic, One Piece, Pokemon, and at the end of the month, I'll pick five of you to get whatever pack you want. I will send a message. I will pick the 5, and then I'll send a message in order so that the person can pick whatever pack you want. He or she wants, obviously. So hopefully that will be a fun time for you guys, you know. The rules are very simple to follow. There's nothing too crazy you need to do. If you guys want, go on my Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and everything will be down there. So I'm gonna top Yari Stomper because let's get more lands. Is there something that I really need? Maybe more black. Sorry. Okay. One Omniscience is nice. We can Yarok now. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, hopefully Yarok will survive. If not, no worries. We have Cyclonic Rift, we have Null Priest of Oblivion, we have a lot of stuff, so all good. Okay. I'll just let that one slide for now. Okay, so for now I have nothing interesting there. Nothing interesting there. I'll Field of Ruin just because, why not? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough for that. Okay, I'll just pass turn, I think. There's nothing too crazy going on. I can always block with the Lighted Halfling, for example. Even with Yarok, but yeah, I'll just take 2 again. Like, I'm not super worried about that. I don't know why our opponent is waiting so long, but I will take that, definitely. So look at 9 cards, exile 2 of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of their library. You may play the exile card. Okay, so let me see what I want. Swords to Plowshares isn't terrible. Fateful Absence isn't terrible. You may cast a creature with power 2. I think I want that, and I don't have white spells, so that makes no difference to me. I'll go with that. I'll go with both creatures. Why not? Ooh, Teferi's Protection. That's fantastic. Definitely Iliad's Intervention. Definitely Iliad's Intervention. Protection from green and from blue. That does nothing. So I'll definitely take that. I'll take that as well. So those are pretty good. I will pay to life, and I will go with. I'll go with that. Nope. So now, considering that I have no Priest of Oblivion, right? I can just block the Nita Capashen with the Wrench and even Topiary Stomper if I want to. If I could, I don't want to. It doesn't say it's for as long as they remain exiled, so I think this will work. Either way, even if it does not work. Oh, that doesn't have that touch now, so I could have done that. Oh, I misread the card. That was dumb of me. I read that the Nita Capashen had that touch, so whenever a creature with that touch blocks or becomes blocked, destroy that creature. So that was super dumb. Jesus Christ, man. Well, you know, it happens. Okay, so let me think now. Sure, I can just play that. Why not? And I will just pass turn, I guess. No reason not to. So next turn we're gonna get a Polluted Delta, which probably will get Topiary Stomper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. So Topiary Stomper will be live. So he's returning that. So he's exiling that, giving me a card. That's fine. Yeah, I have to take action because, you know, it's unfortunately it's exiling, not killing. So that doesn't have that touch. I'll just block there because I don't mind if he kills that one, because I can just get it back with the No Priest of Oblivion. So I'm fine with that. That's pretty much what I want actually to happen. So yeah, that's it. So see, this is what I was saying. Like you're probably listening to the construction work, and I apologize for that. But okay, so now we go to that. Um, return target spell or permanent to its owner's end. I can return the mirror or that one because it's indestructible and that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Why not? I will return that. Why the hell not? And let us create some more scoot swarms. Let us take care of our army. And I will see what we get with the surveil. Funeral room, that's actually perfect. And I'll attack with those two. Okay, so the plan is going well. And we got the win. So, apart from me completely misreading the the card the first time, you know, when our opponent put Mirror Shield on the Nita Passion, I think it went pretty well. We stole a lot of good stuff with Range Speedway Saboteur. We were very close to an Omniscience. He had a Cyclonic Rift, which could be fantastic. Null Priest would have gotten us another Range Speedway Saboteur, one more trigger, so can't really complain about this one. Pretty good game. Let's get into another one. Two pretty decent wins, but now we have Fire Lord Azula, which is a crazy card. Really wish I could keep this. A lot of potential, but not enough mana. This one is much better, man. Much better. Okay, immediately with something that I don't want to see. I'm gonna put that one in. So let's see what we get. Terrible draw. Let's just pass turn. The draws are not being famous. Not great. We need something else, something better. Bojuka Bog helps a little with the pompous villager, I mean. It does not matter either way, so all good. The more mana we have, the better for us, but okay. Chromatic Lantern. I think I will Reality Fulcrum actually, because that can be very helpful. Okay, see, like we can play both next turn. Will that do anything for us? I doubt, but we can if we want to. Okay, Fire Lord Azula is on. Let us scry. We'll definitely take the Fabled Passage. Let me think. Yeah, I'll do this. In case our opponent decides to try and kill Kona, you know, like I can just try and block, kill Fire Lord Azula, but if our opponent has something, I can try and Deadly Dispute Kona, which is perfectly fine. There's not really any issue with that, so. Archmage Emeritus. I will most likely try and trade. I'm sure our opponent thinks, unless he has something, obviously. But I'm sure our opponent thinks we have a great plan for Kona. We don't, so we'll just trade it. And now we can actually take that because it's not gonna be that useful for us. Not that what we got was, but okay, so I'm gonna Fabled Passage. You're gonna get the green source, and yeah, I think I'm gonna Yarok. Why not? And at the end of our opponent's turn, I might Growth Spiral. We'll see. because I think it's time that we start trying to get a little bit of advantage. Like our opponent is going a little too crazy for my taste. He's definitely going to attack. Now I can block, and I will. Gain 3 life. He gets 2 cards, right? Yeah. Now let's see if Yarok survives. That's great. If not, screw it, man. There's not a lot we can do. Okay, so that's good. That's good, actually. So starting town, a lot of lands. My lord. So I will, I don't know, do that, I guess. I don't have enough interesting things. Nah, I'll go with that. So I'm exiling 2 creatures. I'm gonna exile that one, and I'm gonna exile that one. Those 2 I think are a little bit more worrying for me than the Enduring Curiosity. Like, he's gonna get a lot of cards, we get that, but okay, that's fine-ish. Dangerous, but not like super worrying, at least for now. Plus, we need to remind ourselves that we have Kona, we have Ardyn, we have a lot of stuff. So, okay, we can also Cyclonic Rift. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see, man. I think we're gonna see the end of the game, but we'll see. We will see. We still have 3 mana left, so we chose that one. We still have 3 mana left. I'm gonna actually consult the star shard. Why not? I'm gonna go get Wrench. That is a good one. Not attacking with both, just with actually just with that one. If there's any type of combat shenanigans or something that makes me lose I would not mind it that much, because I can just play Ardyn. But you know, there wasn't. I might block with Azula, because with Ardyn we're gonna get the trigger twice if Yarok survives, obviously. Okay, so I need to exile a creature I control. Okay, so I'm going to need to exile 2 creatures I control. That sucks. And my graveyard. I completely forgot about my graveyard. So I'll exile Yarok. Take action, obviously, and I'll exile the Co. As long as it doesn't get that back, we are kind of fine. Let's see if our opponent attacks, because I have a lot of mana, so I can just block. I don't think he'll get it back because it's a token. And next turn I can Cyclonic Rift. I can just Yarok again. I think that's the play. I'll just Yarok again, and I'll still have enough for an heroic intervention, which might be very good. If not, we are kind of screwed. Okay, so Azula and Azula. Okay. That's not great for me. We were in such a great position. I have to do that. So I have to do that again. Okay. So I think Cyclonic Rift probably is the best option that we can get. So our opponent lost 3. I was kind of hoping Heroic Intervention would be a lifesaver for us, but I guess it was not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, but that costs 9, so I don't think that's what I want to do. I will go with this. We'll only get that once, but okay. I can go with the Mithril Coat. That doesn't do a lot for us. Neither does that. So I'll Endwalker and Mithril Coat. I'll put that one if I can. Just try to make it indestructible, but don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay, so into the Floodmaw. Get it back, and I will Brainstorm immediately. Why not? Okay, that's not terrible. Put 2 cards. That and that. Doesn't really matter. I think the play next turn has to be the Cyclonic Rift. I have no idea what our opponent is going to play, but I think Cyclonic Rift has to be the thing. So we're taking at least 10 plus his Firebending 2, 4, which is terrible for us at least. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna Cyclonic Rift. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the play. So if I Cyclonic Rift with the Overload, I'll get 3 mana available. 3 mana does nothing for me. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. We are almost there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pass turn and try to do that after. I'll take that one out. Let's see, man. Maybe our opponent has something, you know, crazy, a counter or something, and if that's the case, then I'm obviously dead, but if that is not the case, then whatever. A lot of tension right now. Dark Ritual, okay. So he's adding a bunch of mana. That is very smart because he's going to be able to replay basically everything. If he doesn't counter, obviously. I'll give it a little nice there. Okay, so no counters, but all the mana in the world. Well, yeah, he lost it. That's fine. He still has a crap ton of mana. He can just replay pretty much anything, so I don't think that's so crazy. The problem is that I don't really have anything interesting in the graveyard to utilize Arden with. Plus, fairly certain our opponent will just do Zula. Oh, he chose. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. So I will Arden and I will have one, two, only two mana. That sucks. So I will Arden. I'll pass to combat. He only has Ragavan. And I have Wrench, so I'll go with Wrench, obviously. Okay. I only have, how many mana do I have? One, two. Only two. Two lands. So I wouldn't mind getting a Mox Amber that costs 0. And maybe another land. Let me think. So 0. Play it. Deal 5. Another land. Could also go with Stormcatch Mentor. Or that. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay. So now I will Mox Amber. And I will go with that. And I will choose that because creatures will have trample and haste, so our opponent only has 4 life. So even if he kills everything, right, which is not that difficult, we will be able to, what's it called? Well, as long as it doesn't gain any life, Louis Pampas Pillager will take care of the rest. I will take 4 right now. I don't think I care that much. We are on 19. It's going to be very difficult for our opponent to actually kill us. Sure, I guess. And again, even if he Cyclonic Rifts for everything, I will just Louis Pampas Pillager. I don't know how to say that guy's name. God damn it. And hopefully that will be enough. Okay. 9 damage, that's a lot. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if that works. And it works. So we lose 9, we gain 9. Everything is balanced exactly as it should be. This was a pretty good game, man, actually. 20-minute game, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but pretty interesting game against a very good card. Fire Lord Azula. What a fantastic card. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Let's get into another one. Okay, so Ancia with Giada Font of Hope. This is a very popular commander. I understand why. I like angels as well. I don't think I like them as much as, as you guys, but I like angels as well. I think I'll keep this hand. It's not the greatest, but we have mana. We have little mana dark, and we have creatures that we can actually properly utilize to double the triggers with Yarok. So we will Flooded Strand next turn and try and get something interesting. Okay, Giada is completely on. This one's not terrible either. We can have something to build on. I'll go with the Triumph, obviously. No attacks. Next turn, considering the situation, there is no point in doing anything else that is not a Misty Rainforest / Funeral Room. Underground Mortuary. Let me see what we will get. Tatiova. I can take a Tatiova. Tatiova is interesting enough. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me. So, I will... First of all, I will Yarok. I think that's the main game plan here. If our opponent has something to kill it, he has something to kill it. There's nothing I can do about it, so we can always start the over at the beginning of next turn. That's fine. Okay, so I guess that's it. Perfect, beautiful. So now we have decisions. I think I'm going to Breathing Pool and Lumra. Now, actually, I'm going to tap the over and start getting a little bit of life. Yeah, I'm gonna get it tapped. In 2 life, draw 2 cards, 2 lands, unfortunately, but no attacks. I want the blockers for those tokens. Even though I can see like an Elspeth or something coming down. Now we also have the One Ring, which is fantastic. It's gonna give us protection when things get really tough. 3 or more life. Okay. Borrowed time on what? Yarok? Yeah, that makes sense. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. I'll decline. I'll let you keep it. That's an artifact, right? Perfect. So let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me do the math. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I'll have exactly enough for the casualties of war either way. I think. I'll put that one in alive again. And now casualties of war. So artifact, creature, enchantment, land. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Now we have Yarok. Again, and we're going to attack with the Tatiova. I don't care if he blocks because he cannot pay the price, so that is beautiful. And now we have Cavallero as well. Nothing on the... Well, now we have everything, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have 8. This will cost 7. I can also pay that. So I'm gonna decline. That doesn't exile, so that is fine by me. Let me go with Windswept Heath. And I think I'm gonna be a little greedy, man. I'm honestly gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go with Lumra. I wanna see if we get more creatures onto the battlefield, which we did, which is brilliant. And I'm gonna station. Why not? Why the hell not? You can kill it as long as you don't exile it. I am solid, man. I am solid. So, from all graveyards, there's nothing there. I will unlock this. Let's have some fun. That is fantastic. So I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Our opponent is gonna lose a lot of life, and we win. That was fantastic, man. Honestly, the deck performed exactly as it should have, and I think there's not a better way to end the video except here. So we're gonna go to the final thoughts. Yarok is a great commander, man. I love cards like Yorion, for example, that let you just keep flickering your enter the battlefield cards, you know, and you get the effects over and over and over and over again. So you get a crazy advantage over your opponent, and Yarok does something very, very similar. You don't get to flick your creatures. That sounds terrible. Pause. But you get to double their triggers. So with cards like Panharmonicon, that unfortunately we didn't really see that much this game, but cards like Grey Merchant of Asphodel just, you know, dealt 12 damage this turn, and we didn't even need to play it. We just cracked the Awakening Hall. We had Rise of the Dark Realms that would have done all of this. Lumra is fantastic. Pretty cool deck. I really think you guys should try this, or you know, like, give me another list so that I can try this in a different way. I actually thought about building this in like a shrines type of thing, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. You'll be doubling the triggers of every shrine that you own, and if you played against the shrine deck or with a shrine deck, you know how crazy those can get, and they can get crazy fast. Add some cool creatures to the mix, you know, and go goddamn insane. But yeah, man, this was the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Do not forget about the giveaway I mentioned in the intro. Go follow my socials, links are in the description. On the 6th, my first booster will be open, so do not forget to go there and comment and like and do all those things. This was the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave that like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It's extremely appreciated. Let's see when we can get to the 400 subs. That's our next goal, so let's see if we get to hit that pretty soon. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.